This thing is absolutely mint. I love it. And what a place to actually look at it. Look at this. This is my other half's little 125 KTM. It's bloody good fun. Let's take it out for a spin. So much fun. Oh, so much fun. I adore this thing so much. It's class, honestly. Oh. Having ridden every bike, you know, all the big bikes, everybody screams and rants and raves. Whoops. Everybody rants and raves about how much fun big bikes are. They are bloody fun, but you can have an awful lot more fun on something small around these country roads as well. This is brilliant. So much fun here. Small and light, and you can use all of it. I'm going to wait for that car. This is my other half's bike. I have permission to ride it, and I'm insured. Hello, fellow learner. Staying local to home, I thought I'd give her bike a little run around. I'm already in 6th gear, and around these roads, it's so much more fun than having a 1000cc CBR 1000 Fireblade, you know, full whack, full fat job. Because you could just rip it through here, and I'm almost flat out, you know. I wouldn't have a hope in hell of riding the CBR the way I do this around these roads. This is brilliant. Really, really good fun. I've got about an hour to waste. About an hour. Half an hour. Regardless of who you are, how macho you think you are, what your background in bikes are, how long you've been riding, you cannot say that little 125s aren't fun. I mean, you can just have such a bloody good laugh on it because, well, you can use it all. National speed limit, let's go. Oh, my stupid laugh. Now I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3" in height. And I probably, I know I look like a fucking idiot on this. Just because I'm far too tall for it. But this is built for my 5'5" future width. Power! Power! Hit the sec. Tuck. I'm sure I'm acting like a massive windbreak. I actually don't care what these people think of me at the moment. I'm having too much fun. Let's throw it into some cornery stuff. Let's go and find some corners. So I think this is a 2020 plate KTM Duke that my other half found for her first bike. She skipped the 50cc. She went straight to the 125 after doing her CBT, and it's spot on. It really is. It's brilliant, this thing. It's so much fun, and on occasion I like to steal it because of the smile it puts on my face.
Guess you wonder where I've been.
If I did that on my CBR, I'd be up to 100 miles an hour right now. But that was flat out up to 30. I can legally race this thing, and it's it's legal. And you can throw it into corners and have a good laugh. Where can I go from here? I need to find somewhere with a couple throwable corners I know where to go. Local back road, I know. So I didn't actually ask my other half to borrow this. I sort of made the decision to borrow the bike. I'm sure she'll be fine with that. Anyway, she's probably going to kill me when I get back because of this poor little thing's never going to work so hard in its life. I'm almost twice her weight, so it's like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm going to have to drop a gear. Go. Power! Come on, power! Yeah! Up to 9,000 in the red! Change up! Or I'm going to have to overtake him! How am I going to do it? No, I'm definitely not. I'm going to have to hold off, I can't see. I've even left her mirrors in the same place, so if, she doesn't have to find out. She doesn't have to find out that I've taken this bike. She should be out longer. Hello. Sounded good. Longer than I'm going to be out on this. So, in the comments. Don't tell her. Like a massive wind sail stopping this from going any quicker. Bloody car in front of me. I'm trying to do a road performance test, and you're in my way. It's so bizarre, this thing, because it's so small. Like, I feel like I can see the front wheel. You can't, you're down here on my chin. But when I lean forwards, I'm looking at the front wheel. Let's see if I can get you to look at it. There it is. That's what I see all the time. Put aside the fact that this is a 125 Duke, and it's the smallest frame that KTM make for the Duke. I'm 6'3". I've got very long legs and, well, an equally long body. I'm comfortably sat on this. My knees fit underneath the tank, which for me is a selling point on a bike. I don't know about you, but it's like my CBR, my knees sit right up underneath and it's dead comfortable. Oh my God. Get up to speed again. And it gives you that sort of comfort of and almost tricks your mind into thinking that it's a much better. What the hell is this car doing? Just in the middle of the road. And the foot pegs are dead low. I mean, obviously, I'm used to a sports bike, so that's going to be normal. I'm sat dead upright. If the mirrors were obviously adjusted, which, I'm not going to adjust because I don't want to get found out and told off, then it is genuinely an extremely comfortable bike to sit on. I would highly suggest looking at yourself in a mirror or a shop front window with your kit on to see how you actually look on the bike if you're tall like me, because I know I look like a bit of a pleb. It's like the equivalent of Noddy in his car. And if you don't know Noddy, he's just this, have a look, British cartoon character from the 90s, 80s, 90s maybe. Go have a look at that, come back, and then you can imagine what I look like on this, just ridiculous. Or the other one is that the clown from Saw on his little bike. That's kind of how I envisage myself on this bike. Right, I'm going to shut up for a bit. Realistically, this is flat out, and I'm 90 kilograms and 6'3". So that will give you a good example of the power. I am on a slight uphill, but I'm a big bloke, so I'm also acting as a sail. Ooh, yeah. Let's go again. Great fun. It's bloody good fun. If you are looking for your first 125, or you are a small statured man and you're looking for a 125, any woman looking for a 125, I promise you, it's bloody good to learn on. It's so easy to ride, and it's good fun. Like I said earlier, I've ridden all sorts of ridiculously powerful bikes. I've had my small bikes in the past, and I still yearn to jump back onto my old Yamaha DT. Much bigger bike than this physically, but the engine size was the same. It was an old two-stroke thing, and I miss it dearly. Seriously consider looking at one. You can pick them up relatively cheap now. This one was £3,000 with no miles on it, and yeah, absolutely no faults to be had. I feel like a right pleb sat on here. It's almost like I've been demoted. People look at me going, oh, he's just a learner. And you'd be amazed how little respect you get when you are on a smaller bike. It's a bit bizarre. Alright, let's fucking get out of here. Squeaky brakes, babe. Let's get them changed. That service thing's up again. There we go then. It's a brilliant little bike. It's just fun, chuckable. You can use all the power everywhere you go. And it's so light and nimble, it's unbelievable. I mean, being a 125, that makes sense, but like, woo! Yeah. Straight past this farm, smelling like shit. Gotta love the country. I'll tell you something. When I was on my first ever bike, I crashed up this road. I was doing flat out maybe about 25 miles an hour on my little 50cc. And yeah, welcome fella. And I was coming up here. I'm going to replay it, not quite literally, but I was going about this fast. Me, flat the fuck out I was. Me, bit flatter. Me, came around this corner, kept the speed on. White van right there. And I've put the anchors on, put my front brakes on the gravel in the middle here. The front skipped out. And then I ate shit. I remember that one because the bike came out from underneath me. I skidded along my ass at about 20 miles an hour, but I was only wearing jeans, like cheap jeans, not biker jeans. And I skidded along my ass. I went, got back up immediately onto my feet. The van man got out. He looked at me. He said, "You all right, mate?" And I ran to my bike. I was like, "Oh, my beautiful little 50 piece of shit." I got back onto the bike, rode home with a bleeding ass. I never told my parents about that one until years later. Put the bike away, and by the way, the bike was like absolutely fine. It skidded along its side stand. So lucky, I've just gone the wrong way. Bloody hell. And it went dunk onto the side. So anyway, that was my second crash. And then my third crash happened later on my 125. First crash, I'll have to explain that one day actually. And strangely enough, my first crash was right here, about 100 yards down this road, except I was coming the other way. Me and my best mate Jack We was coming back up around this corner. I am now the car that we was facing. And I, see if I can stop here to have a look. I came around this corner, hit gravel just before going around the way I've just come. Again, the front end kicked out. The bike skidded away. I landed on my right shoulder, rolled over, and hit my left wrist on the floor, broke it. And I was in a massive green cast for my school prom, or I forgot what the Yanks call it. But yeah, so I was a bit gutted, and I've just taken the wrong turning again. I'm too busy talking to you.